Today we're catching some more cheaters in the investigations tab that Geoguessr has recently added, and we have a new feature. Now we can see the rating range of the person, and if you're new, basically the way it works is we get a video and we decide if the person in the said video cheated or not, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, now we have game mode and rating range, so this will be useful. And I know that a lot of people actually wanted this rating range to be implemented, and I feel like it should be because like if a low rated player makes some crazy guess and the high rated player makes the same guess, like, you know, it's not the same. Like, you just have to know the rating range. Like, we don't need any more information than this, but rating range is definitely something that is a good thing. So yeah, anyways, we are playing moving, but this guy seems that he is playing no move, I guess. But sure. He's zooming in to Uruguay. I thought of Arge, but I guess it could be Uruguay. Okay, this is, I mean, there's nothing here, like, this is not suspicious at all. Yeah, so especially, like, the rating range helps here a lot, because I understand the opponent of this person. Like, they thought, like, how did this person get Argentina here? Like, what? But the rating range here just simply, like, tells you that, because, I mean, you have a black car and it just looks like Argentina. The sun is probably to our north. I didn't even look at the sun. But, like, yeah, this is not even a good guess. That's the thing. Like, obviously we'll go south here, but yeah, nothing suspicious here. Not guilty for both the Googling and scripting, but yeah. Again, we have moving here. We have Austria, or actually Vienna, street signs, these dark blue signs that also have, like, the districts at the start. These are very common in Vienna, and I'm assuming that this is the world map, obviously, because, like, Vienna is, like, very common in the world map. But this person might be a scriptor, so we'll have to look. We'll have to take a look. Oh, yeah, okay, that's a scriptor. So see, just the way that he plonked at the start from this distance, especially with, like, without any moving or anything. Yeah, so see? Yeah, that's the initial plonk. I wish I could zoom in on the map to see if, I mean, actually, yeah, the pin stayed. He didn't move the pin, so he just plonked the 5k and then moved away from it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is just a scriptor. Pretty simple stuff. Definitely guilty of scripting, and yeah, let's just submit that. Okay, so far we had very simple cases. This time we have a bit higher game, so this person is a champion, or at least they were at the time of this clip. We're playing no move. This should be UK or Northern Ireland, maybe. I mean UK, but, like, you know what I meant. Yeah, like, honestly, yeah, nothing too suspicious here. So here's the thing. We had yellow plates indicating that we are probably in UK over Ireland, and then the fences here and the architecture and the hills, just, it all kind of points more towards Northern Ireland, especially this fence. I don't know if you can see on the video, but maybe I'll zoom in. So we have, like, rounded edges. Rounded edges are more common in Ireland and Northern Ireland as well. So Northern Ireland definitely seems like a possible guess here. And this house here is kind of whitish, like the whitish buildings. That's something that's also very common in Northern Ireland and Ireland, where in England you will probably see more like red brick and stuff like that. So yeah, nothing too suspicious here to me, but I feel like we just say insufficient evidence on this one. So now, a lot of you guys said that I should say, like, not guilty, but I'm not 100% sure that they're not guilty, but, like, also they're most likely not cheating. So I feel like this is the time where you should click insufficient evidence and not be like, oh, this person is 100% not guilty. They're most likely not guilty, but that's why I say insufficient evidence. Insufficient evidence, like, I understand if you say not guilty here for both these things. I could say not guilty for Googling, but like, I'm not 100% sure that they're not a scriptor. But if I had to choose, I would say that they're not a scriptor. I'm saying this because a lot of people seem to not understand this logic for some reason. But yeah, I feel like I have to leave it at insufficient evidence because I don't want to clear 100% a person that might be a scriptor, even though most likely they're not. So I hope that explains it, and that's why I will leave it at insufficient evidence. And like for Googling, I mean, there was nothing really to Google anyway. So yeah, I hope that explains it. Like, yeah, anyways, let's move on. Again, we have a champion game, and we have South Korea here with the landscape, with the car. I don't know if we have any South Korea polls. It looks like we don't. This person is playing no move, I guess, on moving. Let's see, they haven't moved yet. Will they make a move? Maybe. They're zooming into South Korea. Yeah, I don't understand why this person got reported for this. Like, there was nothing. Like, it wasn't even a 5K or anything. Like, they just went more south, and of course you'll go more south for this. Again, like, I mean, like, we just say not. Again, like I said multiple times in the videos, in the previous videos, why I think not guilty is just a silly option to have. Because like, if you're confident, like, am I 100% confident in any of this? Like, no. But yeah, I think I'll just say not guilty because like, there was nothing here to be suspicious, honestly. You could argue that I could have done the same for the Northern Ireland round, but yeah, like, maybe I don't know, maybe I should have, but you get the point. We have Paris street signs, by the way. So if this person just zooms in on Paris, okay, it's moving. Wait, this is. I mean, this is not suspicious. Like, the guess itself is not a suspicious one, especially since this person saw the Paris street signs. But yeah, they zoomed in on south at first, which is kind of interesting. But like, there's nothing for this to be too suspicious to me. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this person is not guilty because like, they just had Paris street signs. Maybe they thought that street signs were something else at first, and then they just remembered that they were Paris street signs, so there's nothing really. But again, I don't know. Like, not guilty is just, yeah, it's silly. It's a silly option, but I'll say not guilty. I mean, I could have said not guilty for the Northern Ireland round as well, but yeah, like, there should be two options in my opinion, but it's fine. It's fine. Like, let's not make a big deal out of that. Anyways, we have Netherlands here. And 500 to 600 is the range. We're playing moving. But yeah, a lot of these cases, like, just the person is not moving at all. Maybe they are trying to play no move, which is fine. Like, I don't know if 500 to 600 range even has no move enabled, so that's maybe why they're. Okay, nothing too suspicious, honestly. Like, why did this person get reported even? Yeah, I just want to see the initial plonk. Yeah, I wish I could zoom in on that, on the initial plonk. The initial plonk was weird here, actually, because they plonked as they were zooming in, and they plonked kind of where the 5K is. but it doesn't have to be the case. I'm gonna say this is the insufficient evidence, because the initial plonk could have been a Scriptor plonk, honestly. Let's not disregard that, but it's most likely not. So I'm gonna say that this is insufficient evidence, honestly. I'm not gonna 100% clear the person, but like most likely they're not guilty in my opinion. So yeah, anyways, moving 500 to 600. Okay, we have Malaysia here. Let's see. Also, someone pointed, someone mentioned in the last video that mobile players would typically have like the bigger camera. The map would be bigger. So like if the map is big without them zooming in on the map and using the map, then they are a mobile player. But yeah, so far I don't think we've had any of those in this video. Anyways, moving. Okay. So let's see, if this is the 5K here, where my cursor is, yeah, okay, this is a Scriptor. So, very clear case of scripting. They were looking around at the map, like, very weird movement as well. And then they just, like, you don't happen to plonk initially. If the initial plonk is that close, yeah, especially with this, like, look at this camera movement, like, what is this? And the initial plonk is northeast KL. This is the initial plonk here. And that's the 5K. So that's definitely a Scriptor, like 99.9% a Scriptor. So yeah, we're definitely... I should not have said Googling. Yeah, Googling... Do we do it like this? I mean, it doesn't really matter, like, scripting is what matters. They're definitely guilty of scripting. So yeah, okay, interesting one. Very red road. And it's a no-move game. Is it going to be France, is the question. With the red road, we have a champion here. So this person is a champion, 1100. To 1200. Yeah, nothing really. Like, why is this suspicious? Yeah, this is a free France round, especially like if you know the red road. A lot of red roads are like southeast of Paris. Yeah, like this is not really a case of anything. I don't know why this person got reported. Anyways, let's continue. We're only 13 minutes into the video, by the way. That's kind of interesting. Okay, Germany here. No, it's not. 22 is the copyright. So I guess it's just Belgium then. It's moving. But again, like the person is just not moving. Which is a common trend among these players, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely Belgium. We have Belgian signs, and the architecture seems to be looking like Belgium. And with the hilliness, I would just guess southeast. But yeah, this person just isn't really doing anything. Let's see. Okay, they're staring at nothing. Okay. Like, why are you not moving? That's... I mean, like, to be fair, as I said, like, maybe they're playing no move, so let's not disregard that option. But, like, they're not zooming in on anything. That's also the weird part. They're just looking around. Okay, is this actually a mobile player? No, I don't think so. Okay, never mind. Okay. I might fast forward this in the editing, but honestly, I don't want to edit these. So, yeah, maybe not. Anyways. Okay, let's see. They zoom in on Belgium, which is a valid guess. I mean, it's Belgium, obviously. That's a very specific zoom. We'll see if it's actually there. If it's actually there, like, that's too suspicious. And they might be a scriptor. Or maybe... That's a very specific zoom in. That's a very interesting... Okay, so here's the thing. Nothing happened. Basically nothing happened for the first, like, 80% of the video. And then this person just zooms in on the 5K, which is kind of crazy. But here's the thing, I cannot 100% confirm that they're a scriptor or a cheater or anything like that. Maybe they're from Belgium. Is it likely? Probably not. But can I 100% confirm that this person is a scriptor? No. So that's the thing. That's why we will probably have to leave this as not enough evidence. Because even though, like, it could have just been a central plonk. And yeah, like, it's a gettable Belgium round, even for a 500 to 600 rated. But yeah, this is also a central guess. Like, this person didn't really zoom in on, like, here. They didn't zoom in on this and just 5K. So I'll have to say insufficient evidence for both the Googling and scripting. So we'll just have to move on. Like, even though it looks very suspicious, it's yeah, it's simply not enough evidence. Anyways, moving 500 to 600. Let's see. It appears that we are in Germany, I would say. Or are we actually? I mean, yeah, we have German language. 23 is the copyright as well. And yeah, the common trend definitely seems to be that these people are just not moving in a moving game. Similar stuff to the last case, actually. Maybe they're just all playing no move, in which case, fair enough. But let's see what they decide to zoom in on. Well, this one, okay, they're playing team duels, and they're both in Frankfurt. Okay. So here's the thing, this one is more suspicious than the last one. And it ends up being Frankfurt. This one is more suspicious. But again, as in the, like, it's basically the same as the last case, basically. It's just, this one is more suspicious because they did not, like, Frankfurt is not really a central guess. Maybe, so I'm not gonna say that this person cheated, especially because it's a team duel. So maybe they just found something, like maybe the other person found something. Maybe the other person is the person cheating. We don't know that. So yeah, I'll have to say insufficient evidence here. Maybe they just found something that says Frankfurt. It could be the case, especially because it's a moving game and it's a low elo game. Also, like, if it's a team duel, maybe we should be able to see the perspective of both players. But yeah, that's not the case, so we just don't have enough evidence to say that any of either of these players actually cheated, so we'll have to leave it as insufficient evidence. You have a black screen. This has never happened before. Maybe they just got a black screen as a location. That could be the case. But I don't think that happens... Wait, what's the map for 800s? I don't know. Is it a black screen or is it... Did this person 5K a black screen? Is that the case? Let me refresh. Can I refresh even? Did this person just 5K a black screen? That would be wild. Maybe it's not a black screen for them. You know what? I might have to restart my game because I'm not sure if this is the case. Like if I'm... Oh, okay. It was a me issue, I guess. It just didn't load for me or something. Or maybe it was a black screen for them at the start. Let's see. Yeah, it was a black screen at the start and they just moved, I guess. Okay. So, Iceland. Let's see. We have some new Gen 4 here. So they just click Reykjavik. I forgot what the guess was. I feel like it was close to Reykjavik. We'll see. Okay, they move around. Obviously it's Iceland. But the guess is very specific. Is it? Or is it just Reykjavik? I feel like it was one of these places over here. Yeah, so it is. I'm gonna check. So here's the thing. We had a street name earlier, I think. We had a street name. Yeah, this. I'm gonna Google that and see if something comes up, or if that specific place is the only place in Iceland that actually has that street name. Okay, so here's the thing. I did Google that place, and it does come up. Not the place, actually, the street name. So I feel like this could be a Googler, and I'll explain to you why. So they zoom in on the sign, and they so let's see, they zoom in on it and they move away. Now it could be, so here's the thing, here's my theory. Now this doesn't have to like mean anything, obviously. They zoomed in on it, let's see it again, and they had enough time to remember what it said, and they quickly zoom away. And if you see the movement here, it's like very sloppy, kind of. They're just clicking the movement cursor or like the arrow, and then they stop here briefly, and all of a sudden they zoom in on Iceland, and they zoom on Reykjavik, and then just switch for some reason. Now this doesn't have to mean that they Googled, but it does kind of look a bit suspicious, and especially because, like, why would you go for this place? Maybe there's a meta that I don't know of, but I can't 100% confirm that this person is cheating, even though this looks very suspicious. And the fact that they got this place is also very suspicious to me, and honestly, like, I'm not sure what to think of this. Yeah, like, so if it's like, why would you go for this place? Like, maybe because it looked smaller, and both the Reykjavik, so Reykjavik also has this street. Reykjavik has this street, and this place has the street name with the same name. And maybe they figured, like, this doesn't look that big, so let's just go for that place instead. They could be a Googler, and honestly, I feel like I should leave this one to you guys, or not really to you, but we could discuss this together in the comments. And yeah, I feel like this will be the last case, so let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comments, and we will decide together in the next episode. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day with this case. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, and once again, let me know what you guys think of this case, and if you think the rating range should be seen or not. And yeah, that's it for this video, and see you next time.